All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Tuesday, the 7th of October, set by Carpathian, who we usually see in the cryptic slot. Anyway, first let's have the cryptic clue of the day. Yesterday, tongue found in cell in Guantanamo. Well, the answer was lingua, which I think is the Latin for tongue and literally can refer to your tongue, but then can also be language, tongue, as in lingua franca. And it's simply hidden in cell in Guantanamo. Well done to Mike. Today, the greatest beginnings of galleons heading towards land. 6 letters, the greatest beginnings of galleons heading towards land. 6 letters, and it begins with A. All right, I'm expecting something on the easier side today. Oh, I need to refresh. All right, sparkling wine left by one former monarch for knight. Oh, it could be a knight, like Lancelot, or a generic term for a knight. But then again, knight in chess is N, or it could be Sir, but I'm thinking N and for knight could be pro. And is there a sparkling wine that ends in that? Oh, isn't Asti the sparkling wine that comes up a lot? Left could be L, and then by one, an I. Former monarch could be good old Elizabeth Regina. ER. Astelier? Is that a spark? Let me pause and look that up. It's a new one on me. No, there's no such word. All right, I think I'm going to have to come back to that one. A garden implement held by favorite bird. Well, I think it's going to be a bird. Favorite is often pet. Oh, what bird begins with a P and would end in a T? And then inside we're going to have A. I think probably have the letter A plus garden implement, shovel, spade, hoe, shears. No, it is at the back of my mind some bird, not a ptarmigan or a pelican, stormy petrel. Now, acquires receptacles. Oh, that must just be a double definition. Ah, oh, maybe nets? Are nets receptacles? I'm thinking more something like boxes, tins, bins. No, I'm not getting that other than I think it'll end in S. What's 10 across? Oh, girl liaises regularly. Yes, so every other letter of liaises will give us a lass. All right, so then, yeah, maybe it's not a pet. What's another word for favorite? Fave. Time to produce paper. Maybe it's T for time plus a word for to produce. And it's going to mean paper. Oh, it could be a newspaper. No, not getting that. Horse I caught with a drink. Well, caught from cricket can be C. So I don't know if it's going to be IC or with might be W or maybe just a linking word and then A. And then a four-letter drink, and it's going to be a horse. I don't recognize anyone unless it's a famous racing horse. I think I only know 3 or 4 horses. But then again, it may be one of those horses. And then I see, and that's a drink. Something tonic. No. Sensible share the French returned. Well, the in French, I think is going to be le or la. It could be lay, and then that's going to be returned. Yes, I think it's going to be a short word for share. Then one of these L or al. And it's going to mean sensible. Oh, this is not what I expected today at all. Run away with one friend getting sanctioned. I think sanctioned will be the definition. Penalized or run away with, elope. Oh, maybe it's R for run. One friend could be I pal, I mate. I do like I mate. Deprive of sun and initially vitamin E. All right, I think this must mean deprive of. Yeah, surely initially vitamin will be a V and then E. Deprive of. So what's sun? Oh, sun is a star. Starve, of course. All right, taped broadcast for expert. All right, I think broadcast can mean scattered, so I think that's the anagram indicator. Oh, adept, if you are expert in something, you are adept. I think it can be a noun as well. Navy vessels independent logbook assistant. No, not getting that. Frail magical creature holding buzzer sent back. Well, again, it sounds like the wordplay is in the latter half, so I think frail is the definition. Magical creature could be an imp, elf, and that's holding a word for buzzer that is reversed. Oh, yes. Buzzer, I think we've seen it before, is a very sneaky way to clue a B. And inside an elf backwards, you get feeble. Given financial penalty after swindle and imprisoned. Oh, I think it's going to mean imprisoned. I think we're going to have a word for swindle beginning with I. And then given financial penalty, taxed, fined, and it's going to mean imprisoned, I think. Oh, impounded. No, it's too short for impounded. No, I'm not getting it. Stout stem. Double definition, I presume. Stout can be a drink, of course. Stem. Oh, stem, I think here may be the verb to stem the flow of something. But I can't think of a good word for stout. No, yeah, well, that one I was looking at as if it began with I, and of course I don't know that. So swindle, can be Con, yes. And then find, confined. All right. That was my sensible. Oh, rational. Yes, a share is a ration, and then it is la reversed. All right. College graduate getting axe. Yeah, is it a college followed by, I don't know what graduate or graduate would be. I think it's more likely it's going to be a short initials for a graduate, then getting X, and that's going to be a college. Don't see it. Fruit from a very old citrus. Citrus, oh my goodness. Added dash of spice at first. So I think it is probably going to be a fruit. Very old. I mean, it could be so plus O. Oh, and then a citrus. I'm thinking lime just because it's a short one with an added dash of spice at first. Well, yeah, I think the dash of spice is telling us to use the S. And then I think at first is telling us to put it before. Do we put it before everything? Yeah, what is a fruit beginning with S? 8 letters. No, signals British general and police sergeant. No, defiant about promises to hold ring. Oh, well, promises we often see are debts, could be IOUs. I think we're going to have about being either circa or re. I think it is re, and then the IOUs at the end, and a ring might be a bell, and I think if you're rebellious, you are defiant in some way. Unconvincing period of time for auditor. All right, one who hears, so I think a homophone. Unconvincing. So what's a period of time? Week, day, month, year, eon, age. And it's going to mean unconvincing. No, I don't get that. Spare from complex trap. All right, a nice hidden clue. Within complex trap, we have an extra. Engineered roads in Cuba to be dry. I'm thinking engineered might be an anagram indicator. But how do we get exactly 8 letters? Roads is 5 and then in. Can Cuba simply be C? Yeah, I don't quite get that. Anyway, the definition then would be dry, which could be a verb, it could be an adjective, which could mean literally dry or dry humor, dry wine. No, not saying it. Dish brute chats about. All right, I think especially having the B there, I think we're going to anagram brute chats to get a dish. Oh dear, I'm never very good on the but I think this might be something I don't think I've ever had, but I think it might be bruschetta. That looks oh no, yeah, sorry, I was looking at the I in dish. I think those are the right letters. So bruschetta. Rotter I ring about car. Another ring. I think it's going to be a car. I'm thinking it might be a Cadillac. So the rudder is a cad, I is I, and ring here is to call somebody to ring them, and that is turned about. Impressive impact he amazingly makes. Oh, I'm wondering if the definition is impressive and it's an anagram of impact he, but then we'd have two words, amazingly makes, as the anagram indicator, which I think would be just for the surface reading. But I'm not seeing anything obvious in impact he. No. Support Sixth Sense getting Oscar call. Sixth Sense I think might be ESP and IS2. So Oscar is the NATO word for the letter O. And call, yeah, I'm thinking support is espouse. And I think, I don't know about use and call. I know like a British shopkeeper might say, oh, we don't get much call for that. But I think that means we don't get people asking for that. So how is use the same as call? Yeah, I don't quite get that one, I'm afraid. We'll check 15 squared at the end. All right, one observing sheep right after 6. Oh, I'm thinking it's, yeah, one observing might be a viewer. And everything comes after 6, VI in Roman numerals. We have sheep and we have right. You are. All right, Dr. Orbit's dining area. I'm thinking doctor will be probably DR, could be MO, MD. And that's going to go around dining, I think. And then it's going to mean an area. Can I see something? Well, yeah, what's dining where S would be the second letter? No. Seduce female with beastly utterance. I think the definition is going to be seduce. I'm thinking female will be F, and then some noise an animal makes. Let me pause and ponder that one. No, I had it the other way around. Seduce is woo, and then the female, and the beastly utterance is a woof. All right, that's our roads in Cuba. To be dry. Oh, it could be dry as in sober. Yeah, but I'm not seeing that either. I think unconvincing is weak with an A. Yeah, all right, I can see that. Oh, my fruit must be avocados. Very is V, old is O, I think. What's citrus? Add a dash of spice. Oh, it's the first letters of a very old citrus added dash of spice. The at first is like the primarily clue, of course. All right, my stout stem now. I think that must be an N. I mean, it could be a Y, but I think it's more likely going to be an E. Is it going to be an O-U-N-C? Oh, it could be R as well, of course. Stout. What else could it be? Could be an S, I suppose. I like it being an N, though. All right, let me pause and think about words for stout. Ah, it's not. I was just thinking about a stout supporter might be a staunch. And of course, you can staunch the flow of something. All right, here's my garden implement. Oh, a parakeet it is, a pet. And it's holding a rake. I never thought of a rake, dear oh dear. And many's the time I've used one. Sparkling wine, left by one. Former monarch for night. Oh, maybe it's a long sparkling wine like champagne that is left by a former monarch. You remove the name of a former monarch. Oh, I'm wondering about a cavalier. Like, I think it's from the same root as chevalier and horse and all that. What is, oh, cava is the sparkling wine. Ah, it is. I forgot about that one. Then left, then one, and then it was indeed ER at the end. All right, so it's not nets. Acquires receptacles. All right, let me pause and think about words for acquires. Well, that didn't take long. I ran through the alphabet and got to B for bags. There might be other words because there's so many words for getting things, but that seems right. All right, now I'm not sure about my T there, but time to produce paper. No, our horse I caught. Ooh, it might be I caught with A, and then it's a drink. Ah, yes, a horse can be an Arab and Arabica. I think it's a type of coffee, uh, coffee bean, I suppose. But anyway, we will check that. All right, here's my, oh, Navy vessel might be a sub. Oh, and then a word for an assistant might begin with a sub. Navy vessels. Oh, I wonder if the S is important. It's subs. Then independent is I. Ah, and a logbook is a diary. Subsidiary. It's funny, assistant. I think of as a person, but maybe it's meant as an adjective. I mean, I may be wrong, but it looks right. Oh, it was T, time, and to produce might be to issue, and that gives us tissue paper. Run away with one friend getting sanctioned. Yeah, what's that going to be? Run away with. You can run away with a race. That's all I got. All right, that's my college graduate. Yeah, I don't know anything extra for that. All right, it's just 6 down in the top, and then impressive impact he. Well, let me see with the anagram helper if impact he has a nice anagram. And it would be impressive. Yeah, I'm not sure what the ending would be. Oh, maybe attic. Oh, emphatic. Is emphatic the same as impressive? I'm not sure. Something with emphasis, right? Anyway, I suppose, yeah, if it has emphasis, it makes an impression. I think that must be it. All right, college graduate getting axe. It does look like it's going to be an ED word for getting axe. Oh, no, I don't know. Signals, British general, and police sergeant. Yeah, I didn't spend a long time on this. Yeah, British could be B, general could be Gen. It doesn't go well with the P, police, sergeant. Oh, can that simply be PS, police sergeant? Oh, maybe it's the name of a famous British general. Um, oh no, British is B. It's an American general, I think, Lee, and bleeps. I don't know about bleeps being signals. I think of beeps mostly. Uh, anyway, it's probably all the same, beep and bleep. All right. Ah, doctor is the anagram indicator, and an anagram of orbits is a bistro, which is a dining area. All right, just my roads in. Yeah, I'm thinking it is. Oh, sardonic would be dry humor, I suppose. And so Cuba must be just C. All right. Yeah, I really want this to be I mate. Oh, maybe it is run away with. One friend. No, I think one friend. Run away. What's run away? That's 5 letters. And then getting sanctioned. All right, I'm going to pause and think about the first letter. Ah, got it finally. When I got to L, I thought of legitimate. And it took me a while to think, well, why is that getting sanctioned? And then I remembered sanction is one of those funny words that can have more or less diametrically opposed meanings. It can either mean to fine, and so you disapprove of it, or it can mean that it is approved or legitimate. And runaway is legate. All right. It's just my college graduate. I wanted it to be polexed, but it's, oh, well, it wouldn't be polexed anyway. I think it must be, could be OA, but I'm thinking EA, bleat, oh, yeah, not fleeced. College graduate getting X. Yeah, just not seeing this one at all. All right, I'm going to pause, run through the alphabet again. Ah, all right, this time I only had to go to C. So C for college, and then I did think graduate might be a lever, which is a bit of a stretch, but a cleaver I think would count as an X. All right, everything filled in. Let's check all. Looks like everything stayed in place. I didn't see any theme, although there were a few words that came up a few times. All right, let's head on over to 15 squared. All right, the blog by Eileen. Carpathian appears in the Tuesday slot again. All right, that shows how good my memory is. Neat set of clues. Ideal for the early part of the week. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think there are just three I didn't fully get. I think it's just the definition of subsidiary as assistant. We'll see if anyone questions that in the comments. Oh yeah, and Robert E. Lee, favorite general in crosswords, definitely. And Cuba, yeah, the international vehicle registration would just be a C. It doesn't say what the Arabica is, but I'm pretty sure it's coffee. And to use, to call, yeah. Why does call give use? Yeah, I've no call or use for that. Yeah, I like muffin. I'm not convinced by that one. Oh, was there a theme of synonyms, antonyms, weak, feeble? Maybe, maybe. Oh yes, Paddy Mellon liked having to think twice about sanctioned, yeah. Another not convinced by use for call. Oh, and cleave was also, of course, that's the other one, or another one that can mean, yeah, just a few little words like that. I'm not seeing anyone questioning subsidiary. Maybe that's more common. Oh, well, Mandarin. Yeah, not convinced by that. Oh, our Arabica is drink. Yeah, I think if it is the coffee beans. Oh, well, KVA says it does mean an assistant or a subordinate. All right. So that must be just a meaning of the word I'm not familiar with. And there are many of those. And Arabica is not a drink. Yeah, so a few little quibbles with Carpathian. Oh, I wonder if they come into the blog. Some of the setters do. Anyway, and then someone questioning if an axe and a cleaver. I don't know. That wasn't the worst of the things I saw today, although none of them were really that bad. I enjoyed it. Hope you did too. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.